Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to you as well. Today I'm going to be reading viewer comments, seeing what you guys had to say. A lot of you guys had very strong opinions on my last video, the grocery haul video, and we will be discussing that as well as kind of the direction of my channel in regards to my subscribers. And we'll get to that in a little bit. But first of all, I want to tell you guys something really exciting. I think it's exciting. I'm excited. Finally, Jean and I have our video up on our joint channel. The name of that channel I will put right here. It's called Life with Us. And I'll also leave the link in the description below so you can jump over there if you want to see videos with the two of us. We had agreed at the end of last year, after hearing from a lot of you guys, that some of you guys just weren't into seeing videos from both of us. A lot of you guys were interested in seeing videos with us together. So we decided to split it up. Gene has his channel, I have my channel, and then we have made this new channel for doing videos together. Our very first video is now live on that channel. You can jump over there and watch it. Like I said, the links will be in the description. The very first video on our channel over there is the Bean Boozled challenge, and it was such a fun video to make. It was actually filmed at the end of December, and we just didn't post it because we got busy with other things and life happened and we didn't get our channel off the ground as quickly as we had planned. But now we have, and we had decided, we were throwing back and forth whether we were actually going to just throw that video out and make another video. But we both had such a good time making it, and our friends joined in, and we just didn't want to lose that footage. It was a good memory, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We loved making it, and we love watching it. We watched it several times since then because it was just funny to make, and I think you guys will like it. So that's that. And I do have some things to talk about, but we'll do that after I read the viewer comments and see what you guys had to say. Like I said, a lot of you guys had a lot of strong opinions on my last video, my grocery haul, and I get that it's not perfect. There are a lot of things that I could improve on, but what you guys didn't see was when I lost the 14 pounds in a week, I was eating those same types of things. So you can judge, whatever you want. This is my personal journey, and I'll make mistakes. I will learn from them. Some of the comments that I will take into consideration, there are people that have chosen to be just plain negative and rude, and that's fine. You have more, you have your right to do that. Like I said, I don't care anymore because this is my life, and I don't have time to worry about what other people think of my life. I'm just sharing my life as I go, and you're more than welcome to watch. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. No hard feelings. Like I said, we'll get to what I have to talk about at the end. I'm going to read some of your comments now. So we're just going to go down I have my laptop open, and we're just going to go down the comment page, the community tab on my channel, and see what you guys had to say. This isn't on any specific video. This is just the comments, the latest comments on all my videos. So the first comment is from Christine Barbary, and Christine says, peanut butter and jelly, 6 packages of cream cheese, chocolate, pizza, brownies, bread. You will never lose weight on that diet. All right, so let's just address this. There was a whole big scandal, and she didn't even include the eggs. There's a whole big scandal about the egg gate. People were so alarmed that I bought 4 dozen eggs. I have bought that many multiple times in the past, and nobody seemed to really care. But now that I buy 4 dozen eggs that I'm feeding 2 people, there's 2 of us here now. There's not just 1 anymore. And we do go through a lot of eggs. Gene has 3 to 4 eggs every day. When he eats eggs, we usually have scrambled eggs and bacon or an omelet probably 4 to 5 times a week. And just for him, he eats 3 or 4 eggs. I usually eat 2 or 3. Plus, there's truffles. Just yesterday, I made 12 truffles. I used 5 eggs for that. So there's a lot of eggs going on being used in our house, and that's not just for 1 week. That will last us 2 weeks, usually. So, you know, that's just the facts of it, because I'm not feeding just myself anymore. The 6 packages of cream cheese frightened some people, or they were appalled by it, but it was on sale. And when it's on sale, I'm going to stock up on it and put it in the freezer like I explained in the video. I have no problem with throwing it in, throwing it in the freezer when it's on sale. That's just what I do. As far as pizza, I didn't mention pizza, although I still have a couple pizza crust, cauliflower pizza crust in the freezer that I should get some pepperoni and stuff to make. But we didn't mention pizza. The brownies are keto-friendly brownies. Definitely not something that is going to be eaten all the time, but on a rare occasion for a treat, for something sweet, I will definitely have a brownie. I actually got turned on to it by another person doing keto that had the same kind of brownies. That's why I decided to try them. The bread, as I explained, was not for me. It's for Jean. And peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter is actually okay on keto. I have the all-natural peanut butter, the no sugar added kind. The jelly I thought was lower in carbs, as I said, and when I read the carbs, I found out that it is pretty high in carbs, so I will not be having jelly. But a peanut butter sandwich is one of my things that I eat at night if I get hungry. Well, actually not a sandwich with real bread, but on my truffles. I have that occasionally if I'm hungry at night. I just finished today a 14-hour fast. I'm not up to 16 hours yet, but I did do 14 hours. Slowly working up to 16. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll be at 16 hours. But if I do get hungry at night or in between a meal or whatever, I have a truffle with peanut butter. It just tastes good. The peanut butter is very filling, and that's what I do. So there's like a long explanation to that comment. So thank you, Christine, for leaving that comment and giving me a chance to reply to you. The next comment comes from Bonnie Bush, and Bonnie says, this is on my keto turkey burger recipe video. She said, looks like a great recipe. My husband won't touch the avocados, which is weird to me, but in the end, it means I don't have to share them. Definitely. Luckily, Jean loves avocados as much as I do, so, and avocados was actually something that I just started eating in the past few years, because up until pretty much when I moved out on my own, we didn't buy avocados. I don't know if my mom even liked avocados. It was just, we didn't eat guacamole or avocados, so it's nothing I ever tried. I don't remember ever trying it, but I love them, and that recipe was definitely good. Somebody else, I haven't found the comment here, but somebody said by the look on my face when I tried that burger that I didn't like it. I actually did love it, and we're going to be making it again this week. It was very good, and I can't wait to show you guys more recipes out of that book. That cookbook is amazing. I will also leave a link for it in the description below. I don't get any kind of royalties or feedback from, you know, compensated from that link or at all. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, but actually the book was bought at Walmart, but I just found it at, on Amazon. I'm sure you can find it multiple other places as well. Okay, let's go on to the next comment. The next comment comes from Linda Myers, and Linda says, you could stand and chop up your food. You really need a cutting board. This is not your home to cut food on the landlord's kitchen counters. Okay, first of all, I could stand more than I do. I totally agree that and admit to that. But I was making a video. When I stand for a very long time, or any extended period of time, I get very winded. So it's my choice to sit while I prepare food so I can be comfortable while doing it. There are times when the video is not rolling that I do stand, but I don't do that on camera. That's the explanation for that. And yes, we do need cutting boards. I agree. It's just something that we have needed and we've just neglected. We've bought other things and just haven't thought about a cutting board. As far as the landlord's kitchen counters, my kitchen counters are pretty in good shape. They're in perfect shape. They're not cut up at all. It's very forgiving, thankfully. I'm not saying that that's an excuse to keep doing so. I know nobody wants, I don't want to ruin my kitchen countertops either, but they're not getting ruined. They're in perfect condition. Ruby Sprott, I'm thinking that's how you say Ruby's name. And Ruby says, don't your cats walk on the counters that you're cutting food on? And then a bunch of stick emojis. Actually, my cats rarely get on the counters anymore. We have been very up on keeping them off. We've been using the squirt bottle when they do jump up. There are occasions where they are allowed to sit on the end of the counter. And yes, the counter where we were chopping, but before we make food, they are Clorox down with Clorox wipes and then wiped down with a water clean rag. Gene doesn't even like to leave the Clorox wipe formula on the countertops because he doesn't like the taste of it mixed with his food. So it's very cleanly. He is self-confessed a little bit of a germaphobe, so he definitely takes very good care in making sure things are clean before we use them. So I understand some people have a problem with that. I would never put any kind of myself or anyone else in danger when preparing food. My cats are not around me when I prepare food, so it's not a problem. Tracy Michelle asked a question, Jen, are you not able to cook? I'm not being mean or negative, but every time you make something, Gene has to help, or y'all just cook together for the fun of it. We just cook together for the fun of it because it's something we enjoy doing. I definitely cooked on my own for 9 years before he got here, and I'm definitely able to do it on my own. But it's something we enjoy doing together, and it's fun, and so we cook together. He didn't really, in this video, preparing the turkey burgers, he only helped chop and mix because I didn't want to stick my hands in the raw meat. I'll just be honest with you because it was kind of gross. So I kind of encouraged him to do that part. And he graciously, even though it was actually his idea to use our hands, until he looked at it and then he kind of like changed his mind, but he graciously did it anyhow. And he is a huge help to me and I appreciate that so much. This kind of goes along with something that a lot of people, I've seen comments of people saying, oh, is Gene taking care of you? He's her personal caregiver now. I took care of myself for 9 years and I was much heavier for a lot of those years. So I definitely don't need anyone to take care of me. We share the housework. We do our, we have days where maybe he'll do everything in one day, and there are other days where he may just do a couple things and I'll do most of the things, but it's definitely not just one-sided. We both chip in and do work ourselves. And I think that's only right. I don't think that one person in a relationship should have the full responsibility of doing anything, of everything. I think that two people can definitely make a household work, and I am very blessed and lucky to have a guy in my life that is actually willing to clean. I know that a lot of women or men or whoever, partners that don't do housework, and it's a big chore to get them to do something, and it's not a chore for Gene to do something. He just picks up and does it because he wants to do it, and I am very blessed and thankful for that, and I don't take that for granted at all. The next comment comes from Sarah Face, and Sarah says, you didn't show any of these ingredients during your grocery haul, but I'm so glad to see so much color on your plate. Also, stick to the right amount of cheese. That's where it can get dangerous. Still cheering you on, Jen. Okay, so the reason why you didn't see any of these ingredients in my grocery haul, as she put it, these were made before that grocery haul, and that was on Thursday, I believe we made these. Wednesday or Thursday? I don't know, he's not paying attention to me. And I got the groceries on Friday. So I had all this stuff beforehand. Also, I had a lot of things, as I mentioned in the video. I still had a lot of things on hand from prior grocery trips that I just didn't show. So I had like onion. I didn't even have to get the onion when we made these. I still have onion. There are still things in my fridge that I have that I just didn't show because it wasn't what I got at the grocery store that week. So not everything that I show, like if I run to the grocery store or Jean goes to the grocery store on any given day and just picks up a couple of items, I'm not going to go and haul just a couple of items because that would get too boring if I would just make a video for here's a container of almond milk and here is a bag of lettuce. I don't see the point in that, and that's just, I don't know, that's just it. So that's why you didn't see that stuff, is because that was stuff was already on hand and that video was made before the grocery haul. It was just out of order when I posted it. So that's why. Ashlyn S. says measure. And a lot of people, and Jean even gets on me for saying this, I don't hear myself saying measure in a different way. I just hear measure. Measure? Measure. I'm going to measure out. I don't know. I don't understand. We've even had this conversation. He's like actually sat in front of me and said, say measure. And I say measure the way I hear it. And I don't know whether it's my accent or it's just me hearing weird, or it's just, I don't know what it is, but that's just how I say it. And that I know there's a lot of words that I say wrong or with an accent that nobody's heard of. It's just, I guess, just the way I speak. And I don't know. Nobody's ever mentioned the way I speak until I was on YouTube. I guess everybody around here is just used to the way I speak and don't point it out, maybe. Jill Lee is the next comment, and Jill says, you're getting leg cramps because you're dehydrated from a terrible diet. And this was from Keto Style Grocery Haul. That was a while back. I can't remember how long ago that was, but definitely leg cramps can occur from being on keto. I've had them before. It's because your electrolytes get off kilter and you just have to use more salt and get more fluids. And I think there are a couple of vitamins, and I can't remember them off the top of my head. Niacin, I think, is one of the vitamins. There's a couple of vitamins that you can take to supplement so you won't get leg cramps. But so far, this time, of course, I haven't been doing very well, and I haven't gotten into ketosis. So I don't think I've had to worry about leg cramps so far. I'm definitely not dehydrated. I've been drinking a lot of water. And like I said, I can't remember when that video was posted, but that keto can definitely give you leg cramps if you don't keep up your electrolytes in balance. The next comment comes from Kido Tony, and Tony asks, hi Jen, I wanted to ask, are you doing intermittent fasting with your eating schedule? What app do you use to track your macros? Thanks for your video, take care. The app that I use to do my macros is called Carb Manager. It's a free app. They do have a premium version, but I just use the free version of it. That's the one Keto Diamond recommended to me, and it's the easiest I found. I know that a lot of people use MyFitnessPal, but Carb Manager is easier for tracking like macros, especially your carbs, because it tells you when you're getting closer to it. It lets you know when you punch in a food, if it is a good keto food or a bad keto food. So I like that app. That's personally what I use. And intermittent fasting, like I talked about just at the beginning of this video, I just now started back to intermittent fasting. I did 14 hours. It was a little over 14 hours today. And I'm going to try to increase it to 16 starting. I'm going to try to work up to 16 and get to 16 by the end of the week, and then do 16 hours every day of fasting. I'm not going to be strict on it. If I feel I need to eat something in that window of 16 hours, I will, but that is going to be what I shoot for, a 16-hour fast. It worked for me last time, and as soon as my body got used to it, I wasn't hungry, and I was used to the times that I was eating. So I definitely plan on getting back there again. Mama V left a comment, and Mama V says, I don't think it gets tiring for your ups and downs. Because I had mentioned that I know a lot of people get tired of seeing the ups and downs, stalls and starts. It's reality for a lot of people who are trying to lose weight. And I agree, it's just the reality of my situation. I don't put in as much work into it as I should. There are times that I fail. There are times that I have setbacks. But I just keep pushing forward and keep trying again until I get it right. And I will eventually get it right. I think honestly the only time you actually do fail is when you quit trying. And I won't quit trying. No matter how many times I mess up, I'm still going to be here trying. Whether there are people watching me do it or not, I'll still be trying. The next comment comes from Lindsey Taylor, and Lindsey says, you don't put almond flour in chaffles. It's just egg and cheese. There are actually a lot of different recipes for chaffles, and I have tried just the egg and the cheese. They're good, but I prefer the kind with almond flour. There's actually a few chaffle recipes that have coconut flour as well. It's just what I prefer, the almond flour. It tastes more like bread, and I enjoy it. So that's what I do. I would encourage you to go on Pinterest for one and look up chaffle recipes. There are tons and tons of different chaffle recipes, from savory to sweet. There are 1,000,001 recipes for chaffles. I've even put stevia in my chaffles. I've put garlic powder. I've put onion powder. I've put everything but the bagel seasoning. There are so many different kinds of things that you can add to the chaffles to make them taste different. Someone actually encouraged me to try some chocolate chips in the chaffles, so I'm going to try that coming up soon. Just yesterday I made 12 chaffles, and I have them in the fridge for when I need them or want them. And I didn't put any chocolate chips in those because I forgot, but I'll definitely this week be trying some of those. All right, we're going to do 2 more comments, and then I have some things I want to talk about, and then we'll wrap it up for today. The next comment comes from hemlockt, and hemlockt says, why are you still trying to eat desserts? You keep trying to find loopholes in every stupid diet you do to keep eating the same crap. So I'm not trying to find any kind of loopholes in anything. There are millions of, well, probably not millions. There are a lot of keto dessert recipes. Then I agree you should not be eating them on a daily basis. I have said when I very first start keto, I do have some chocolate and sweets starting out because it helps me transition from crappy eating to keto eating, and it's just what helps me. As far as the other desserts, the brownies, I've never tried them. It's definitely not going to be something that I eat on a daily basis, partly because that bag of brownies was $10 for a bag, and partly because it's just not healthy to eat desserts every single day. But when I am craving something, I will make something that is sweet, because that's what I want to do. I can still lose weight while eating those things, and I have no problem with it. As long as I'm still losing weight, I have no issue with that. My doctor has no issue with that, and as long as my doctor and I are both on board, that's the only thing that matters, and that's the only thing that's important to me. So if that is what I want to do, that is what I'll do. And that is all I have to say about that. There's no loopholes. It's just doing what I want to do. And if it doesn't work, then I only have myself to blame in the end. All right, the last comment is kind of going to lead into what I have to talk about. And that comment is from Lynn Kay. And Lynn says, Jen, I wish you would turn off comments. Your subscribers, for the most part, are a bunch of mean-spirited people. Even the ones just trying to help don't know how to offer it respectfully. You are trying, and that's what matters. Don't listen to all these narrow-minded people. Keep doing your best. We all learn as we go along. I wish you the very best. So first of all, thank you, Lynn, for that comment. I appreciate it. And this just leads into what I have to talk about. So in the last video, people were pretty vicious. And you can comment me all you want. I have come to a place where I have, outside of the things that I'm doing in my life, I have a real life now, and YouTube isn't my main existence. I post my videos because I enjoy sharing my life. I enjoy sharing my struggles because I know that there are people out there who are struggling just as much as I am, who are trying to get it right, and I am blaming nobody for my setbacks but myself. I know that I am caused myself to be the way I am. I take full responsibility for that. But I'm also just trying to find my way through life. And that's what we're all doing. We all screw up, whether it's in our weight, in drugs, alcohol, overspending, bad relationships, whatever it is, none of us are perfect, and we're just trying to find our way through life. And that's what I'm doing. I mess up. I probably should take advice from people that I don't. And that's not to say that I'm going to take advice from people, random people on YouTube. That is the last place that I would take advice from, is a bunch of random people that everybody thinks that they have the answers to my life. My doctors have the answers to my life, and sometimes I don't listen to my doctors because I think that I know it all and I know better than them. And that is not the case, but in my head, I think I do. So when I do screw up, when people come at me, people like to use the excuse that they're just being real. People can be real without being rude. And they can use that excuse and pretend that they're just being real all they want. We all know that normal functioning adults, healthy adults, don't leave the kind of comments that a lot of these people do. And it's sad because when you look at their comments, when other people look at their comments, they can see how they are just as bad off as I am. They're showing their true colors, and that's fine. And like I said, it doesn't bother me. I don't even respond to them anymore. I just completely ignore them. Sometimes I don't even read the comments. I'll read the comments on a video for like the next 24 hours or so, but then after that, I rarely go back and look at the comments anymore. For one, I don't have time. But my problem is, what I'm having a problem with right now is that people, and I disagree with the fact that a lot of my subscribers are not good people. A lot of my subscribers are very good people, and they're very sweet and positive people, but they're not commenting because I've gotten several messages over the last few days. I've gotten direct messages as well as emails from several people who have told me, and they've sent screenshots of the comments they've left, that have gotten attacked for being positive and being, like, no, I don't want to say on my side, but supporting me. And that is what hurts me, that somebody else gets attacked on my channel. For me, you want to attack me, you can come at me all day long. It doesn't bother me one bit at all. But when you come after people who are supporting me and my true subscribers who enjoy leaving comments, positive comments, that's when I get upset. And it has upset me. So I've been thinking of a way to stop it. And I know I said I wasn't going to delete comments or block people, which I haven't. I haven't deleted or blocked anything because I don't have the time and I don't have the desire to. But with that being said, with people being attacked, I won't stand for that. So I have appointed 2 people that I know and I trust to be my moderators, and they will be blocking and deleting people who attack other people. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but you will not, and I repeat, you will not go after people that leave supportive comments from me. You will be blocked. If it is harassing to them, you'll be reported and the comment will be deleted. Reporting you probably won't do anything. I'm well aware of that because I know of a couple instances of people that have made new accounts just to continue stalking me. I can tell by the comments they leave. I know who they are. But it really doesn't bother me. They can continue doing that because I just don't have the time to deal with it. But they'll have to go through the trouble of making new accounts because they will be blocked. They will not be harassing my supporters, my subscribers, people that want to interact and it to be a positive place for people to come to. So that's going to change. There will be it's a tongue twister. There will be people being blocked and deleted and reported. Like I said again, reporting them probably won't do anything. I'm well aware of that, but it's still my right to report people. It's still my moderator's right to report people. And I encourage you guys, if you do leave a supportive comment or an encouraging comment and you do get attacked and somebody leaves you a nasty comment, report them. Definitely report them and block that person. If if that's something you want to do, I encourage you to do so. Don't try to fight with them. Don't respond to them because they want the attention. There are a couple people that are just dying for me to respond to them because they want the attention. And I'm just not going to do it because they don't deserve my time or my energy. I am not going to dwell in the negative energy. I have enough on my plate trying to get myself into the right place of losing weight. I'm not going to drive myself deeper into negativity. I'm staying above that. I'm staying in the positive. The air is much better up here, and it's a much happier place. I'm very happy in my life right now. I have a really wonderful relationship. Me and Jean are doing well, and we are learning more about each other and living with each other, and our plans for the future are happy ones, and I'm just not going to bring myself down and put myself in a bad mood because other people have decided that they're not happy with my life. So that's my little announcement. Blocking, deleting, and reporting is going to be coming back from my moderators. I'm going to take a step back from doing that. I put all my trust in them. I know that they are completely trusted by me, and I know that they will do the right thing. So I thank them ahead of time for keeping my channel a positive place. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all you guys who help keep it positive, and you are supportive. Even the people that are real with me, that are real in a positive, not rude way. Like I said, there's a way to be real without being rude, and I'm pretty sure we all know what that means. So that is all I have to say for today. I'm going to take a couple days off, regroup, and get myself in a better place, and then I'll be back with weigh-ins, what I'm eating, and some more recipes. And I can't wait to share with you guys my journey, my continuing journey, my ups, my downs. I'll see you guys again soon. Remember, be the love, be the light, and do good things. Bye, everyone.